everyone. Let's get ready for some basketball on 2K Sports. We'll see Galatasaray leave Hospital Istanbul and Houston. Off goes to Houston. Lets it go with a three. And that one's good. McGrady.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by McGrady. Jumps up. Oh!
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Cloak loose. Jacks up a three. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, I spoke with Galatasaray's head coach for a bit. According to him, their focus defensively is going to be on making things difficult inside. Ideally, they'll be in the best shape, he feels, if they force most of the shots against them to come from the perimeter. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And McGrady with a clear path to the hoop.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Galatasaray calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They've got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. No good on the quick three. Rockets on offense. It's been 16 straight unanswered. Lets it go from deep. And another three for Houston.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And it's out of bounds to Galatasaray. They'll retain possession. And Galatasaray making a change here.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Henry Arsenal.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Get open, get open.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. And he goes in for the dunk.
Another basket here, and they have really come out of the gates fast in the first quarter, Kevin.
Here's Goulet. Goldmoon, the pass to Goulet. Knocks it loose. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. A three ball. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
All alone. Oh!
Couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead proof in the pudding.
So it's Galatasaray now. Still basket in the game. Trying to get back on track. Misses at the rim. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. McGrady's got 29 in the game.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to...
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
You know, points off turnovers can be a very telling stat. And we've...
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it, you can see it, in part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good. I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, deflating from a morale standpoint, points, not turnover.
And here are the Rockets now. From deep. Yao kicks to Scola. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
And there's the pass to Gonlu. Screen by Young. Gonlu, guarded by Scola. Here's Gonlu, rebounded by Battier. McGrady against Carter. And that one's good. McGrady.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Arslan. McGrady covering. Arslan. Yao with the block. And it's out of bounds to Galatasaray. They'll retain possession. And Galatasaray making a change here. There's a minute 34 left here in the second. Clock at 6 to end the run. That one wide left.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And that is good.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Ersig. McGrady covering. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Ersig, out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And Galatasaray making a change here. Off the inbound pass, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
It's been a nice game for McGrady. He's got 39 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
Right now when the ball leaves his hand, he has racked up a ton of points.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Passes it to Potzis. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
44 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And that one's good. McGrady.
And they're not taking their foot off the pedal. They just keep adding to their lead.
Well, it's never a good idea to back off and ease up, and it doesn't look like that thought's even crossed their mind. I love it.
Houston moving the ball around. And the three.
I wasn't sure if he'd be able to keep it up, but he has. Wow.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that worked.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
It's stolen by McGrady. Jumps up.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. And we'll see if that's the case here.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
And so a pretty... And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And, guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
Jeez, maybe he was trying to show off or something right there.
Is that what you think?
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We'll see Fenerbahce Ulker Istanbul facing Cleveland. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Gooden dishes to James. Fires from deep. Shot's good. James has got the first basket of the game for the Cavs.
If he keeps getting those opportunities, he better.
Here's Godalock. They double him with Lebron. And stolen by James. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. On defense, the Cavaliers. It's a three-point game. They double him with LeBron. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And he dunks it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And stolen by James. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Well, out of the break, guys, he's managed to turn it over twice now, and that doesn't bode well for the rest of the quarter if he doesn't tighten things.
Dutch. They double him with LeBron. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Cleveland has come out of the gates quickly. No good on the quick three.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Now here's James. He has 5. Drops in the layup for 2. LeBron's got 7 points in the game. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnover.
So another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect